The game is at hand, but not yet afoot. How best to prepare for this romantic duel, this lusty joust, this contest of tit-for-tat, tete-a-tete, tic-tac, toe-to-toe? What options here will best help me win the hand, heart, and mind of my true love, Fialova? I might adjust the resolution. Yet even if I do, my personal resolve is always set to the maximum. One might say to the Maximillian, which is equivalent to 1,000,000 maxes. I might also adjust the brightness. Yet even if I do, I fear my brilliance cannot be dimmed enough to keep the common man from squinting, thereby distorting his more natural inclination to gape at me with wide-eyed admiration. And I might also adjust the audio. But here is the most dangerous setting of all. The tongue of soliloquy and its dulcet utterances, which sing and ring most keenly in the otherwise empty chambers of the modern hollow heart. We shall not touch these settings, nay, but rather sup of this sonic soup exactly as it has been served to us. Go ahead and fuck with the V sound.
You are a pervy, self-entitled creep. That's it. That's all. A creep.
I am, in the sense that I have crept into your soul as the morning light creeps through the crepuscular forest, so that you feel my dew-steaming fingers penetrating your inviscerated dreams, which, like palpitated polyps, might at any moment burst orgasmically.
I've asked you to leave me alone 100 times, and either you don't listen or you just don't fucking care. This isn't persistence, this is stalking. I lock the front door and so you come in through the fucking window? You scared the shit out of me, and you let out all the peacocks.
And I am grievously sorry for the loss of your pigeons.
Peacocks.
Every one of which is as treasured by me as is the entirety of your intellect and the aggregate of your élan vital.
I'm filing for a restraining order.
You would hold up a flimsy film of paper to halt a hurricane? You would try snag a gambolling gibbon with a paper bag and cage the raging lion in a pen of onion skin?
I'm leaving town. Don't follow me. Don't look for me. Don't even think of me ever again. I swear I'll have you arrested on sight.
I wonder what she meant by that. It is a strange come hither. But then Fialova is mystery embodied. She is whim and wonder all wound into one. Shall I pursue her as before? Or instead drive through my own ribs the barbed hook of hope unfollowed, and so hoist myself like a side of beefcake to dangle in love's butcher shop window? I could ask Father for his advice. He is quite sage on the matters of love. Oh, what shall I do? Oh, where should I go?
Shit.
Time! That old covetous patriarch, crawling on all fours, but nearing too quickly, too sharkish for something appearing so sickly and hoar. It is a con, his crippled condition. He is the great trickster, the grand moldering magician, for even as he crumbles at the cornices, his plaster peeling, his stained windows breaking, his copper greening, his corpses slaking in lime, his cobblestones troughed and up-coughed, he is all the while time gaining time, lengthening and strengthening and in his rigor mortis whim. Though he licks at my neck and trips this progress of love, I will not be hindered. He does not dissuade, for his huffing approach is a reminder of my remainder. I smell in his breath the death of the narcissus flower. I taste in it my own future starvings. I sense the vegetal coolness of the grave.
Do it!
Twilight dew and the trickle of flies that swarm like smaller starlings. I will die someday, and so will you, Fialova. In this is our only rescue, to love and be with one another, now, anew, in this fleeting whenever. Is it a chase to swim from tidal darkness to the bright respite of shore? Is it a chase to move toward tomorrow again, and, if given the grace, forevermore? Is it a chase to seek food when hungry, knowledge when wallowed in doubt, or an aqueous oasis when lost in Saharan drought? These are not chases, no, despite how they may seem, but fractals of the cyclic whole, all indications of the simple forward roll of planet Earth along the oval track of God's heliocentric dream. These are the headlong motions of being. I am not chasing you, Theolova, but I am merely breathing,
Delightfully
drinking,
devilish,
eating,
Seymour.
and sleeping. Be not pursued, but be instead persuaded. For me to stop is to be uncreated. Look back at your lot and be not salty, nay. But let us reunite. We two lost halves escape it, and locked in joining groins, a groaning, rock out naked.
Perfect.
Yes, excellent. Oh, but first I gotta do a few errands.
Oh, yes. Easter egg. Secret thing we've discovered.
Oh my, that is quite a turn of phrase. I have not seen such use of the English language since, shall I say it, Shakespeare.
Well, I know it's made for a woman, but I wonder if it's strong enough for a man.
Father, once again, the sun darkens your doorway.
Damn.
You look surprised to see me.
I feel surprised to know you.
I'm here to pick
Scaredy
your
cat.
brain.
A strangely formal way for a vulture to start his meal.
Whatever is grandmother raging about today?
Shrinkflation. Although personally I think 900 milligrams of Adderall is still more than enough for a single day. But, what do I know?
Father, I seek counsel on a matter of love. Fialova resists my overtures.
Ah, and if she can't get past the overture, how will you ever introduce the first act?
Exactly.
Listen, Max, I was rather hoping you'd drop this Fialova business on your own, but I suppose I have no choice but to let you in on a little family secret. It will be a bitter pill to swallow. Perhaps you should vet a path for it. Here, drink this.
Poison!
Oops, it is. Quick, dilute it with this.
It's the same poison!
Did I not pour from a different bottle? What was I thinking?
I am intoxicated.
Only time will tell if it's a fatal dose or if I should serve you 3 the next time you visit.
What does that mean?
It means we must be patient, Max. Now walk with me. I have a tale to tell. In my youth, I was the wildest of bucks, the buckiest of bucks. My heart content, yes, I bucking. And it was during that period of balls-to-the-wall buckery that I met Fialova's mother. She was the spitting image of your current object of desire, and that is not an old man's rheumy-eyed nostalgia, no. I swear by the beatific needle-sharp tits of Saint Teresa that Fialova's mother was, at the same age, her identical twin. Identical. I spent one glorious... Only stave it off by fucking. because there was nothing fucking else to do. My point is, my night with Fiona was... ago that I doppelbanged her. Surely at this point, son, you must be following me.
No.
This is really no fun unless you join us. Yes, please join us.
I tend to subscribe to
this policy.
Damn right I do.
Do it. Do it. Do it.
Now, did you do it? You know what I'm saying?
You're a big one. You'll be hard to digest.